Has won the edge of ground. There's not a doubt about it, there isn't any snag. He's dug them out of somewhere and he's got him in the bag. I see him, he's here. And those very moments, all the very moments, very blessed moment he'll have.
Is he dark? Is he bad?
Do you think we shall care for the new?
Worse luck for me.
He's going to be rather a rich man, isn't he?
Yes, but this rather dashes our chances of scooping up the half millions for ourselves, doesn't it?
Possibly.
Jackie, what are we going to do?
Well, you could always get a job.
What?
Oh, you know, work.
Jackie, don't be disgusting. Good Lord, me work. Disgrace the family name. Get up before noon! Oh, you must be off your chump. There must be better ways of raising money than that.
Well, you could always try selling this.
Jackie, that's our engagement ring.
I'm sorry, darling, but I can't afford to mix business with pleasure.
You can't. You won't. You couldn't. You have.
We live in a commercial age, Gerald. A girl must look after herself. If Lord Hereford is going to get the money, then I'm going to get Lord Hereford.
Well, dash it. You've bally well gone and broken my bally heart. I once had a notion that we'd get along. I still have that notion, but maybe I'm wrong. The female emotion will thrive on either a little investment
and plenty of return. some rich city man
who'll cancel the contract as soon as he can.
Just you look up and you'll see on the top of the tree. No one wants Frederick,
Yes, Clara?
not a drop.
No.
Ah, Mr. Parches.
Oh, good afternoon, Lady Battersby, Lord Battersby.
Well, what is all this about
Yes,
this
hello,
heir?
Good afternoon to Jasper, Freddie, Clara, Mr. Parchester.
Your Grace.
Where's Sir John?
Well, I just passed him in the hallway. He was trying to recover from the shock we've all had.
Get off, you flap-eared idiots! Damn those poodles of yours, Maria. They've taken an unhealthy interest in my ankles.
Well, now that we've all gathered, Mr. Parchester has some news which affects us all.
Oh, I've heard all about it. He's found the heir.
Now, you'll all be aware that the last Earl of Hereford contracted an unfortunate alliance in his youth. Yes. They soon parted, and she died. There were rumors of a son, however, and Lord Hereford's will had to provide for the possibility of his one day turning up. I have to tell you that it is quite certain that he has turned up. Now, the will is insistent that the heir must be a person fit and proper to assume his position at Hereford. Otherwise, he cannot inherit. But he's granted a generous annuity on which to live in retirement.
Yes, yes, but how do we decide whether he is fit and proper?
No, what's his club?
Yes.
Oh, well, you see,
Here.
the two executors must decide, Jones, Her Grace and Sir John.
Well, wait a minute. Let's take a look at him.
Yes, let's see him.
Oh, well, before he's introduced to you all, I should say that...
Come on, Parchester, get on with it.
Father.
Hey?
He agrees.
We are all on absolute tenterhooks, aren't we, my love?
Frederick,
Yes, my love.
shut up.
I feel I should tell you that his new lordship is not perhaps quite...
Oh, damn it all, Parchester. I knew such a fellow from talking. Gerald, ring the bell.
Hey?
Who's that?
What's he called, Parchester? The new Earl.
William.
Hey?
William.
William, the seventh Earl, was a William.
Oh, Charles, you can show the gentleman in now, please.
Does he know yet he's new Lord Hereford?
No, I felt it should be broken to him gently.
If you would like to come this way, sir.
Oh, John, me. Andy.
Hey? What did he say?
Welcome to Hereford, William.
Cheers, mate.
May I present Her Grace, the Duchess of D.
Very nice to meet you, lady. Very nice indeed.
How do you do? This is an old friend of the family, Sir John Tremaine.
Come.
My daughter, Lady Jacqueline Carston.
How do you do?
How do you do? Very nice to meet you. Very nice indeed.
My nephew, Gerald Bollinger.
How do you do?
How do you do? Oh, sorry, just a minute, mate. Sorry, I took a fag in your drink.
Oh?
This is Lord and Lady Battersby.
How do you do? May I offer you a drink?
Oh, rather.
A careful that decanter is over 200 years old.
Well, that's a stroke of luck. Could have been a new one.
Later, perhaps. Later.
That's right, darling. You tell him. Bit of a lad, is he?
Lord Parchester you already know. And this is Sir Jasper Tree. Who's that?
How do you do? Very pleased to meet you, I'm sure.
yes,
Well, my friends call me Bill.
Shall we proceed, Your Grace?
Yes, sit down, please, William.
Oh, so very much.
Now, before we tell you why you are here, we should like to know something about you, William.
Where do you live? In a distant village called London.
Yes, but what part?
All of me.
What part of London, you clot?
Oh, Plymouth.
Lambeth.
Oh, my God.
Lambeth, did he say?
Best part of London, Squire. South of the river.
Oh, yes.
Yes, but you see, the thing is that in a house or a flat?
Well, we've got parlour, drawing room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom, and a bedroom. All in the same room. Yeah, about the side of that fireplace over there. Yeah, the bath's in the basement. One day you bath your top off, next day you bath your middle, and on the third day you bath your
Right. Now look here, what do you live on?
My wits.
You must be severely undernourished. Look here, what do you actually do?
Do? Well, do a bit of anything, Squire. Oh, do a bit of sparring now and then.
Sparring?
Yeah, you know, sparring for a sell fruit off a barrel. Ollie, 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 all fresh but strawberries. Can't even do a bit of quickness on the hand, just easy. Yeah, I'll take the card, any card. Now, do I know this man? No, I do not know this man. Go on, take the card, any card. Now, look at it. Shuffle it. Right, don't tell me what it is. What is it?
The Ten of Hearts.
Correct! Man wins a gold watch.
That's mine. What are you doing? Oh, let's just get on with the chariot.
Now we have a surprise for you, William. Parchester.
Your Grace, what do you know about your parents?
They're brown bread.
Brown bread? What are you talking about? Brown bread.
Well, like I said, brown bread, dead.
Oh, it's Cockney whining slang. Oh, goody. I say, can you do that?
Rhyming slang.
Oh, yes. You hear it all the time at the Oasis. Apparently, so I'm told.
Well, quite. The facts are these. Your late father was the 13th Earl of Hereford. You were his only son. Therefore, William Percival Prestine Stimson, you are now rightful and lawful 18th Baron Havilman, Lord of the Stimson Marshals, Marshal Royal and Ordinary to the Stewardry of Grandiston with Castle Dolling, and 14th Earl of Hereford.
Get away. You're pulling my temper, aren't you?
Nothing could be more serious.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord, he's fainting. Quick, some water.
Yeah, I didn't faint for water.
A little brandy there.
Oh, brandy, yeah, that'll do. Lovely. Cheers.
This is your family. Your father was my brother. You may therefore refer to me as your Aunt Maria. Lady Jacqueline, Gerald are your cousins.
What, in? Howdy, cuz. Hello, Uncle John.
Uncle John.
What, ain't you two married, then?
Certainly not.
Naughty, naughty. So, this is my family, eh? Me, and Earl. The Earl of Hereford. Yeah. Am I rich, then?
Well, now you have about £100,000.
Oh, well, that's not bad, is
A
it?
year.
I'm going to faint again. I said I think I'm going to faint again. Cheers.
There's nothing wrong with Lambeth. Old cousin Thomas used to live in Lambeth.
Of course he did, Sir Jasper. He was the Archbishop of Canterbury. Stupid man.
100,000 crispies a year, eh? Oh, dear, oh dear. Right, I'll take this year's instalment and leave you good people be then.
I'm afraid it's not quite as simple as that.
I'm not allowed to touch the inheritance.
How much?
Money. Unless the executors of your father's will, that is, Sir John and myself, are in agreement that you are a fit and proper person to stay on here, master of Hereford. Otherwise, you will receive an annuity to live in retirement.
Fit and proper? Oh, me? You lot? Forget it.
Quite right. Sensible attitude.
Nonsense! Why, you are Lord Hereford. As Lord Hereford, you will stay at Hereford.
Maria, what do you say? The man's an outsider. Pay him off.
I will educate you. I have every confidence you will learn to rule Hereford. If you do as I bid you, blood will tell.
If you don't, blood will flow.
You are the last of the line. It is your duty to stay here. Perpetuate the family.
Perpetuate? It's true. Oh, you wait till I show this lot to Sally.
Sally?
Yeah. She's my girl. She's going to love all this.
This Sally, is she also from
Lambeth, yeah, of course.
Lambeth?
Oh, my God.
Perhaps I ought to have mentioned, William, it is a condition of the will that you marry a fit and proper consort.
Well, me marry a concert?
Our wife, you imbecile!
Oh, well, Sally's fit for me, all right. She's coming with me in the car. I'll fetch her in. Sally!
Oh, don't, Dad!
All right, keep your ear on. Yeah, I'll go and fetch her in. Oh, by the way, keep an eye on the time, mate.
Now look, just one moment. The will states that you must marry a woman of your own class.
Oh, that's all right, then. Sally is my own class.
Oh, not any longer. You may bring her in and tell her who you really are. And then the car will take her back to Lambeth.
Oh, yeah. We'll soon see about that, the old fruit. The old fruit! Sally!
Well?
Well,
Well, we shan't have a penny.
I can see the newspaper headlines already. Hereford's Cockney Lord. Jelly deals on the Crown Derby. You can't allow this custom-monger to take over Hereford.
His family needs new blood. I mean, look at that.
You call William Newblood? Hang it on, Maria. What are we going to do?
But Mr. Parchester is here to advise.
Well, dear Mr. Parchester, please do advise.
As the family solicitor, here's my advice to you. As the family solicitor, here's what you ought to do. For 6 and 8, I'll put you straight if anything goes wrong. For I contend you must pretend that life is one sweet song. So sing a little and dance a little, be gay a little and play a little. Bring no troubles more and more to the family solicitor. Say a little and think a little and eat a little and drink a little. Keep the problem like for the family solicitor. He take all your cases, keep you in your places. Babies in your faces. Hop a little and skip a little and jump a little and rip a little. Take all lucky start for the family solicitor. Yeah.
Baby, stay for faces. Sing a little and dance a little, gay a little and play a little. Bring your troubles more and more to the family solicitor.
Say a little and think a little and eat a little and drink a little. Keep a drop of the 94 for the family solicitor. He'll take all your cases, keep you in your places. Maybe say your faces. My little lamb, skip my little lamb, jump my little lamb, ring my little. Thank your lucky stars once more for the family solicitor. Hop and get and jump and get and thank your lucky stars once more for the family solicitor. Hop a little, jump a little, thank your lucky stars once more for the family.
I should take a walk in the rose garden to compose myself.
Thank you very much, Mr. Parchester, for the completely useless advice. It looks like the workhouse for us.
That man has to go. I want you out of the house. Parchester, is there nothing we can do?
Well, we could examine the original will, perhaps.
For a loophole?
Yes, one loophole.
Where's the will?
In the library. I say, wait for me.
Right, Sal? You come in now. They've all gone. you know for lady. Would you care to dine with me, Miss Smith?
It's bigger than the British Museum.
Yeah, that's cleaner and all. You could eat your dinner off that floor.
Yeah, you don't have to. They've even got posh newspapers to eat your chips out of.
And look at the size of the vinegar bottles.
Oh, Bill, I still can't believe it.
Well, it's true, I tell you. My aunt's the Duchess, so that makes me...
Dutch?
No, a lord. I am a lord.
And this is your house.
Yeah, this is my house. Well, our house. Yeah, I know, it's not very homely, is it?
I'll soon change all that when we're married. I'll clear out all this old rubbish. Hey, and that old iron.
Yeah, hey, button up a nice piece of flowered wallpaper or something.
Yeah. Shove in some new furniture, net curtains, nice bit of lino.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill, we'll have a lovely motor car.
Yeah, not off. Hey, and you'll be my, here, what's an Earl's wife called?
An Earless.
Yeah, you'll be my Earless.
Bill, when I'm an Earless, I won't have to work down the fish market no more. I'll be able to have a little dress shop. I've always wanted a dress shop.
Yeah, girl, you won't need to work.
I'll be able to have my hair permed.
Hey, and have your fingers manacled.
And my toes chiropodized. And you'll buy me lots of lovely scent.
Yeah, of course I will. We'll get rid of that fish smell somehow, girl.
Oi. And when I smell all luscious, we can sit in the pictures in the 3 and 6 pennies instead of the 1 and 4 pennies.
It's a dream, isn't it? Yeah. I've got to be educated.
Educated? You? Who says?
The executors. It's me aunt and Sir John.
Are they the executors?
Oh, yeah, not half. They chop off the dough if I don't come up to scratch.
What scratch?
How is to scratch?
Oh,
I've got a lot to learn, girl. Got to work fast. Do a lot of perpetuating.
oh yeah? Where do I fit in?
How do you mean?
Am I going to be staying here as well?
Well, we'll sort something out. She's a bit of a dragon, is the Duchess. Yeah, perhaps she's a pub nearby. You could stay there for a few nights.
Oh, Bill. All this ain't going to part us, is it?
Bit of hell. Nothing's going to part me and my girl.
Why don't they make you marry one of their lot? Oh, dying old maid.
So will I.
Honey. Honey. I couldn't live without you.
And I couldn't live without you, Bill.
All I've got. Life's an empty thing. Life could be so awful lonesome if you're always on your lonesome. Life's an empty thing.
Life's a different thing. When you found your one and only, then you feel no longer lonely. Life's a happy thing.
Everything was topsy-turvy like a single wand. But it came all right as soon as you came along. Me and my girl meant for each other, sent for each other, and life did it so. Me and my girl, it's no use pretending
Good afternoon, my lord.
What you got? All right, mate.
Are they waxwork?
No, they're usherettes.
Oh, it's a bleeding palladium.
May I, on behalf of the staff, welcome you to Hereford, my lord.
Blimey. He calls you my lord.
Yeah, no, that's right, Sal. I'll sort it out. Thank you very much. Cheers, Gov. Oh, this is Sally.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. Ever so.
Aperitif, my lord.
Hey?
Aperitif, my lord.
No, thanks, I've got my own.
A glass of wine, miss.
Thanks a bunch.
Here, you haven't got a fag in me, mate.
Certainly, my lord.
Oh, lovely, cheers. Here, can Sally have one and all?
They are all yours, my lord.
Hey?
Everything here is the property of your lordship.
Oh, Sal, take the old box full. Well, take the bleeding box then.
Earl?
It's all right, it's all mine now, isn't it, eh? Here, what about something for your lodgings in Lambeth? All right, a comfy chair. Money in the Riley, smiling.
Can I have this? I've always wanted a toast rack.
Yeah, of course you can. Only in the fourth floor. Oh, Sal, better take one of these, just in case anyone tries to rob you. Here, plug it in the Morris. Honest?
I think I'll take the rest of it for our honeymoon.
Here, are you sure this lot is mine?
Everything here is your lordship's property.
Well, don't argue with the man, Sal. Just take the bleeding lot.
Right.
Would you care for a box, my lord?
A box? Don't be daft. I've got enough to carry as it is.
Margaret Lester.
beer, Charlie?
Pleasant ride, my lord.
Pleasant ride? I'm going to have to put that horse on a diet. It's going to take me a week to straighten these legs. Oh, thank you, Oats.
Oats, my lord.
Oats? Oats and barley? Charlie?
Her Grace does not wish you to call me anything but Charles, my lord.
You see what I call her sometimes. Oh, my God, Lord, what's that?
It's been silly.
I don't care what it's been. What is it now?
The family think it would seem more convivial with us, my lords.
Convivial? Convivial? Oh, I don't know. What's the matter with you lot? Family look down on me and you lot look up at me. I'm ending like, oh, right, they're having a sandwich. I think I'll go down the old rubber-dub-dub.
Aye.
The pub.
Aye.
See Sally.
Her Grace does not approve of you meeting Miss Smith at the rubbity-dub-dub, my lord.
It's my life, isn't it?
It is indeed, my lord. It is also your pub.
Hey?
The Hereford Arms is part of your lordship's estate.
It's true.
My lord.
Oh,
Lady Jacqueline awaits your lordship in the Rose drawing room.
the Rose drawing room. Where's that then?
It is in the east wing, my lord, just south of the drawing room and west of the billiard room. I believe your lordship would like a footman to guide you there.
No, thanks. Just give me a compass and a biscuit ration and I'll find it on my own. Oh, if Sally comes round, tell her to come and rescue me.
My lord, her Grace's maid overheard her saying she means to party with Miss Sally.
Hey?
She don't like your lordship visiting Miss Sally at the Air for dance and treating the locals there.
I played dance and shillingpenny with them.
Oh, I don't know. King Edward and Mrs. Simpson never had this trouble. One speech on the wireless, and him and his missus were shot on a lot of them. I know just how he felt. Ooh. Charlie? Oh, my God!
Well, here we are again.
Yeah, I seem to be seeing rather a lot of you lately.
I thought we might meet this morning, as Mummy has suggested that I take you in hand to teach you about art and literature and life. Are you familiar with any of our great novelists? Dickens? Thackeray?
Do you like Kipling?
I don't know. Never kibbled.
Oh, Bill, you and I are soulmates. I can look deep into your eyes and see exactly what you're thinking.
Why don't you slap my face?
You're a man. I'm a woman.
Oh, my God, so you are.
I can see it all so clearly.
Not as clearly as I can.
I'm on a ship with you, sailing away. I'm abroad.
You're telling me.
Italy, beautiful Florence. Just we two making love.
What, you in Florence?
You kissed me on the piazza.
Oh, I never did.
Oh, Bill, I believe if two people are attracted to each other, they should cast control to the winds. No! Should come between them. And their destiny. It's useless to resist. Oh, Bill, can't you feel my heart pounding?
God, Barbie, don't start all that. Someone might come in.
Let them come in. Let the whole world come in. What have I got to hide?
Well, there's,
Oh, Bill, if only you knew how long I've been waiting for you.
I'm only downstairs. do the things that most men do. Men not so high-minded as I can't do that caveman stuff. Sop 'em hard, treat 'em rough.
The Duchess don't want me to.
The Duchess? She got to do with it. I want you, don't I? This is my house. But if you go, then I go.
She's right. As long as I'm around, you can't grow into a gentleman. Best forget me.
Forget you? Forget you? Sammy, I could no more forget you than I could forget... Oh, what's his name? You require a lot of looking after. That's one thing in which I take a pride.
You can always make me smile, make my journey seem like a while.
Why not keep me always at your side to guide you? Hold my hand, no matter what the weather, just you hold my hand. We'll walk through life together.
are you persisting with this nonsense? You know nothing you can do or say will make the Billy William cooking with remotely better profit for her.
We shall see. I've sent for him.
You and I used to understand
Ah,
each other.
John.
Remember, when we were young, I used to plant that old cherry tree in your father's orchard. I'd throw down all the best fruit for you.
And we'd eat until we felt sick.
We were very close in those days.
Put me down! Put me down! Put me down! Oh, blimey, not that hard.
Well, thank you for dropping in. It's time for more lessons.
I was just going down the pub to see Sally.
Now, would I?
I hope you don't mean to thwart me, John.
That's right, John. Give her a good thwarting.
You may leave us, Sir John. We have work to do.
That's my kennel.
Oh, John.
Yeah, take that with you. Thank you.
But you said it's time for more lessons.
Right, what's today's torture then?
Well, I think we should begin with your personal correspondence. I've a great deal outstanding.
Oh, fan mail. What do they all want?
Oh, that one, for instance, is from Celia Worthington. She wants to know if you laid the foundation stone for the new hospital.
Celia Worthington? Don't even know her.
But the Worthingtons are one of the oldest families in England.
Then tell her I'll do it. Do it. Yeah, they're not older than the efforts, are they?
Oh, no. Your family predates them by some 100 or so years.
Upstarts, social planners, parveneurs. I'll turn them down. Yeah, what's that one then?
Oh, this is a letter asking if you'd help the old ladies home.
Right. Didn't know it was still out. Help the old ladies home, didn't know it was still out. Hang on a minute. I recognise this writing. Oh, so that's from the old mate Bob Barkin. All right? Good old Bobby. Here, listen to this. Dear my lord, that's me. This is to thank you for your wedding present of a bracelet. The missus is very proud of it and wears it on her patop. Patop?
PTO.
PTO? What's that then?
Oh, you know.
Oh, wrist!
No. PTO, it stands for please turn over.
Oh, the paper! All right, I'm with you now. Oh, blimey. The missus is very proud of it and wears it on her wrist. Oh, you're pulling my tinker again, aren't you? We have moved into a new home near the gasworks, so there is always an horrible smell from your old pal Bob. Psst. Psst. What?
No, P.S.
Yes, what's that?
No, postscriptum.
Oh, poor old Bobby. We thank you for your invitation, but we cannot accept, as we are not in your class anymore. Well, that's marvellous, isn't it, eh? Get a bit of fortune and your mates desert you. Not in his class. Well, I'm not in your class, and I'm certainly not in her class. I'm no class.
Oh, come along, we must get on.
Well, what should I do with this lot then, Cedric?
You want my advice?
Yeah, no,
Well, that's the mathematics of this, John. Here's my advice to you, and the mathematics of this.
That will do, Barchester. You may leave us.
Your place.
Hello, senatorial.
Sit down, William. I've come to a decision. It's time local society had a chance to meet you. Towns have lacked for long enough. To that end, I have issued invitations for a dinner party to be given in honour of your succession. Between then and now, I shall teach you to behave like a gentleman.
How are you going to do that then, Carrie?
Carrie.
Carrie? Carrie Grant? Aunt?
William, for the 100th time, please don't write. Our first task is to teach you to speak like a gentleman. Poetry, therefore, is out of the question. Now, all speech is merely a matter of imitation. I dare say you could learn to speak like, say, Gerald, if you put your mind to it.
Oh my God, no! I mean, really on the line. I mean, really. I am going upstairs to bathe my temples in eau de Duchess.
Eau de Duchess?
Oh, very nicely, thank you. How have you done? Charles, put the rolls in the garage. I'll butter them later.
Well, perhaps a trifle overzealous, but not disgraceful. Yes, this is something we can work on. However, speaking like a gentleman is one thing, behaving like one quite another. Already you've broken 12 major and 36 minor rules of conduct. There are a few simple don'ts. Don't lie down in my presence, and don't sit when I'm standing. Don't wear your hat indoors, and don't smoke without my permission. Don't have the last button of your waistcoat done up. Don't pick up cigarette ends. Don't put your hands in your pockets. Don't slouch. Don't sound. And above all, don't lose your self-control. That is the essence of a gentleman. Most important, when you are the host for the evening, you must go out amongst your guests, like a soap party. Watch me. Ah, Lady Canterbury. How are you? May I present Lord Edenbridge? Oh, Cynthia, Cynthia, my dear, you're looking lovelier than ever. What a charming frock.
Oi, oi!
Oh, there's Harry. Oh. Harry, I do believe you're putting on weight.
Oh, salt.
How are you, Harry? Have a sherry. Have a sherry, dear. Have a sherry, dear Augustus.
Oh, very dry sherry, Harry.
Oh, listen. What? The dance band's starting now.
Oh, thank God for that.
Oh, they're playing my favorite.
Oh, I love it, I love it.
Oh, now you must dance like that graceful couple over there. Our Lady Lind.
Oh, Lady Lind. How do you do?
Go on, introduce him to someone. Look, there's Lord Sheringham over there. We'll call him over.
All right, Lord Sheringham!
No.
Lady Lind, please. Lord Sheringham, I'd like you to meet Amarilla Lind. Amarilla's not... Amarilla Lind!
Keep your knickers on! Amarilla, come here, like you promised.
William.
Amarilla's misbehaving again. Amarilla, you will leave the bishop alone and come here.
Thank you, William.
Ah, Bishop, how do you do? Like to meet my fiancée, Sally Smith.
William.
Ain't she a top grade bishop?
Sally will, of course, not be invited to this party. For it's vital that you make a good impression.
No. Of course she's coming.
But can't you see? The more you progress, the more inappropriate Sally becomes. Oh, she understands that. Why can't you?
What are you saying to her?
Never you mind. Suffice it to say that she knows what is best for you.
Auntie, know what you do to me. And never part me from Sally.
We'll see about that in due course.
Auntie, my Lady Lind.
I beg your pardon.
I shall badly dash it. Carry on, carry on.
You don't have to play the part, Will.
Hey? It's easy once you get the hang of it. Yes, now, what do you reckon? It's going to be a party at the hall for me.
It's nice.
That's meet all the local nibs. I'll be a bit of a laugh, don't you reckon?
I'm not coming. It only makes you look stupid. Anyway, I've not been invited.
Oh, Sally. What's she coming? I'm inviting you.
No, I'm going back to Lambeth. Every day you grow more and more like a gentleman. I get more and more out of place.
You sound like my blooming old. Nothing more. Sally, if you go back to Lambeth, I'll only follow you. No! Carry on, carry on. Look, you're staying here, and that's a bally fact. Blimey!
Bill?
Can I offer you a drink, Miss Smith?
Okay. Oh, with Sir John in it?
I knew the Duchess was ruining the peace of the hall, but I had no idea she was ruining your life as well. Well, then it's more vital than ever that we persuade the Duchess to let William leave.
I don't want him to leave.
Oh, he's an embarrassment to the whole family.
His real roots are here. He'd never go back to Lambeth now. No. I've got to leave him.
But he'll only follow you and bring you back. You heard him.
Not if I can think of some way of showing him how unsuitable we are.
Sally, you're very fond of him, aren't you?
From the place it rested before. Once you lose your heart, once somebody wakes it, and it isn't your heart anymore. It's gone.
Dressing, dressing. Upper class is always dressing.
But I want to talk.
Jackie, I want to talk. Orange and lemon and a twist of lime.
Canapes.
Right, okay. Lord Lincoln is coming.
Sir Wilfred is coming.
Orange and lemon and a piece of lime.
Dressing, dressing, dressing. Oh, damn it, let me start.
Twist of lime.
A little drink, I think a little drink.
And if you don't, don't say you
You're
don't.
cruel, sir, you're cruel.
You're cruel to Sally and Bill.
You're cruel to be cruel.
They're made for each
We're
other.
made for each other.
Made for each other. Help me out.
Sturgeon from Sam. The Earl takes from Barracouts. Lady Simba, Lady Star.
Will it work?
Hey?
Will it work?
They keep bothering Valley stud, damn, dash, dash, stud. Excuse me, my lord, your stud.
Nonsense.
Excuse me, my lord, your stud.
Nonsense.
Your stud, my lord.
Nonsense.
Your stud. Oh, that's my half collar. Collar, my lord.
Half dollar.
Collar, now. Collar, stinking collar.
Hey, you disgrace us.
Oh, golly!
Please say something frightful.
You say something
He's
rude.
here.
He's cockney.
Lovely evening, lovely.
Michael Sarge.
Where are they? Where are they?
I'm scared.
This is going to be hell.
Oh, don't leave me.
Charlie, don't leave me.
Let's leave.
Right, this is it. This is it. Here goes. Good luck, my lord.
Lord Gavin, Lady Gill, Lord French, and the Honourable May Miles.
Where's the heir? When can I meet him?
He's coming.
He's coming.
He's already.
Heavens, how is he going to behave?
Well, my lady's so lovely, his knees off his mind.
If he falls down from my line, I trust the knee.
He let us all down with his family of ridiculous.
Family is ridiculous.
You will be laughed at.
You'll be laughed at, but I want you to laugh.
Have you ever seen his tail?
We'll finish. He's coming.
He's coming.
The Earl of Hereford. Ah, Arthur, you look absolutely ravishing.
William.
Welcome to Hereford Hall, everyone. That's it.
William. Who's that? May I present a very dear friend, Celia Worthington Worthington.
Oh! Oh! Celia Worthington Worthington, delighted. Have you had a sherry? Gosh, I do declare you are putting on weight.
Oh, William is so original.
Ah, there you are, Lord Hereford. I've been dying to meet you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Lady Brighton.
Oh, I know your husband, the peer.
Do you know my daughter, May?
No, but thanks for the tip.
Do you like your new life?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
You seem to have done very well.
Well, one keeps trying, you know.
Mrs. Stainsley Asherton.
Deuce take it, you're late! None will tell. Have you had a sherry?
Sophia, you know Mr. Barchester.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Barchester? Sophia Stainsley Ashton.
Take up some water. It'll soon pass.
Now, do tell me, which one is Lord Hereford? I gather he's a complete outsider.
Oh, yes, complete bally outsider, yes.
It's the Duchess. I feel sorry for.
Oh, me too. The fellas at Sow's here. Point the Lloyd. Never be pucker, never.
And I brought some of our royalty along with me. This is the pearly King and Queen and And I brought some of your old mates along with me. Notice how you'll be pleased to see them. See, Lord Edward, you wanted me to come. Now you can see that me and my friends just don't fit in. So now perhaps you'll let me go back to Lambeth, where I belong.
You mind? My girl Sally I'm talking to. She's done all this to prove that she don't belong. All she's done is prove that I don't belong. I'm chucking this.
William!
Right, Auntie. I shall retire. On the annuity.
No, Bill, I didn't do this for that.
Now, East End is East End and West End is West End. I'm off.
Do you think I'll be beaten like this? You will at least stay for dinner.
All right then. But only if my mates can stay.
Very well. They may stay.
Automatically, stay? Yeah! Well, after dinner, I'm going straight back to Lambeth.
We'll see about that.
You don't understand, do you, Auntie? That we can no more walk the Mayfair way than you can walk the Lambeth way. Lambeth, you've never seen. Skies ain't blue, grass ain't green. Hasn't got that making touch. But that don't matter. We like a different way. Not like you, but a bit more gay. When we have our bit of fun, oh boy.
excited. All the little girls delighted. Such a lot of fun for everyone sitting in the sun all day. Yes?
Have you seen William?
No. William.
After last night's outrageous performance, I wanted to give him a good dressing down. I blamed that upstart Cockney girl. Watch your cocks indeed. Once these types sniff money, they get completely above themselves.
I couldn't agree with you.
Don't do stand out of the way. Woo. Oh, damn, that's another £5 I owe Sir John.
I say, Jackie, good shot. Herbert,
Yes, Gerald.
where is William?
Oh, he's in the library.
In the library?
Yes, Her Grace has persuaded him before he retires he must at least make his maiden speech in the House of Lords.
Oh, really? And what on earth is he going to speak on?
Oh, the Public Right-of-Way Act 1894. He's in the library at the moment, studying the relevant dirty looks.
The what?
The dirty looks. You know, the books.
Harchester, don't you start with that Cockney whining slang. Do you know, this morning he called me a daft raspberry tart. I asked him what it meant, and he said it meant that I was a silly nit. I mean, it doesn't even badly rhyme. A tart and nit don't rhyme, you see.
No, you're right, don't, do they?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps it was blank rhyming slang.
What?
Well, Shakespeare wrote blank verse, and everyone knows blank verse is non-rhyming verse.
Yes.
Perhaps this was blank rhyming slang. Raspberry tart.
Well, yes, but
Oh, you know! Cain and Abel! table, chair, Rosie Lee, cocoa, loaf of bread, elbow, that sort of thing.
Do you know, Barchester, I think he's turning the whole world stark staring mad. And the sooner he barely goes, the barely better.
Well, thank you for coming out, Sally. I wanted to speak to you before you return to London. You do know it's quite impossible for William to go back to Lambeth with you.
Of course I do. What do you think I was trying to show him last night?
Maria, you can't still mean to...
Oh, do be quiet. You futile man. I appreciated what you tried to do. Unfortunately, it had the opposite effect. Therefore, you must go to William, and you must...
Maria, it crossed my mind.
Not a long journey. You must go to William, and you must break it all, finally, once and for all. You tell him that you no longer love him.
Even if I go, he'll only follow me. You heard what he said.
Oh, I think you can stop him following you, Sally, if you really want to. If not...
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't spoil his chances. It means too much to me for that. Leave it to me.
You find him in the library.
What's he doing there?
Preparing his maiden speech for the House of Lords.
Oh,
After you've seen him, I'll give orders for the car to take him back to Lambeth. You must make sure that he has no intentions of following you.
Maria, you're a wicked, interfering old bat.
Oh, I'm impervious to flattery. There. I'm Barchester.
You can't let her do this to you.
she's right. Bill belongs here, I don't.
Stand up to her, show her who's boss.
She already knows who's boss. She is.
No, very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the old witch. Which reminds me. It's my shot, I think.
Are you all right? Have you been crying?
No, I'm all right. People often look like they're crying when they're sort of laughing.
Eh?
I'm laughing.
What?
I'm laughing. Once my father said, my mother said, my sister said, and my brother said, now you're grown up soon, you're gonna fall out of the family roundabout. And my father said, and my mother said, and my sister said, and my brother said, there's one little thing you should certainly know when into the world you go. Take your troubles on the chin, and though you get an earful, don't despair or tear your hair, for heaven's sake be cheerful. That's what father said, that's what mother said, that's what
choices. That's no bleeding good. Your lordships, your warships, your parsnips and your fish and chips. My lords, having risen to my feet on this suspicious day. Having risen to my feet on this... Oh, blimey.
Oh, Bill, you arrived?
No, I bent my wedding tackle, and I...
And you dropped your cornet.
Cornet. Sally, this is a coronet.
Oh, you don't often smart, Bill.
Do you reckon?
Hey, why did you get up with all that vermin?
Vermin. Sally, this is ermine.
Well, those look like vermin.
Oh, yeah, they do, no? Oh, especially that one. Oh, bloody Sally, it's alive! Get rid of it!
So, what's this book then?
That is the history of the Airfords.
What's this?
Yeah, put that down. That's my family tree. Now it's got pictures of all my ancestors from 1066.
Oh, yeah. I learned that when I was at school.
Oh, so you know came over in 1066?
Of course, the Romans.
No, the Romans came over in BBC. Now I'm talking about 1066 AD.
After dark?
No, dominoes. Does those things mean nothing to you?
Yeah, sand castles.
No, I'm talking about the Battle of Hastings, when Earl, with his hand in his hand, was hitting a high with a harrow.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. He put an apple on his head and said, "Shoot, Father, I am not afraid."
Did you get mixed up with Robert Newton and the pear tree? South, the vermin's got me.
Oh, Bill, your foot.
Oh, yeah. No, the fella who came over in 1066 was William...
Of oranges.
William of Oranges?
Yes, with Nell Gwyn.
Ah, and I suppose William of Orange was the son of Robert Peel?
No, Bill, you're getting him mixed up with Robert Peel and the Spider. Was he one of your ancestors?
No, look, let's sort this out once and for all. Now look, you see that geezer there? Now that is Rupert, the stupid Airford. He was killed at the Battle of Hastings.
Why was he called stupid?
Because he wasn't actually at the battle. Now you see what happened was, he was camping in the field next door. And he came over to complain about the noise. Stupid, see? No, we really started with King John. Now, you see this geezer here? Now that is Simon de Hereford. Now he forced the king to sign the Magna Carta and so founded a strong English constitution. Then he married the king's cousin and had 14 sons.
Bloody! He must have had a strong constitution.
Yeah. Do you know where the Magna Carta was signed?
Yeah. At the bottom. Whoa!
Going up?
Lummy ain't you grand.
Coming down? Yes, now, you see that geezer up there? Now that is Richard Airford. Now he fought against Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc?
Yeah.
Your ancestors don't go back that far.
Oh, she came after King John. You're getting your history muddled.
Oh, no, I'm not. Everyone knows that Joan of Arc was married to Noah.
Not that Arc. I'm talking about the French Urk. Joan of Arc, you nerk. Now she was a beautiful maiden who rode against the English with nothing but her courage.
Oh, yeah. She rode around on a lily white horse through the streets of Covent Garden.
Don't be so bally daft. That was Florence Nightingale. Ha-ha!
Who's that kid?
But he's standing next to a Spanish galleon.
Oh, don't he look lovely?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him somewhere before. At the pictures, usually on the bandy.
Don't be so daft, Sally. Those photographs were taken long before they invented film cameras. Now, Jonathan actually saw Sir Walter Riley spread out his cloak.
Spread out his cloak?
Yeah.
Whatever for?
Well, surely you remember who passed over.
Yes, the Israelites.
You're pretending to be more ignorant than you actually are, aren't you?
What do I do that for?
To put me off. Like you tried last night at the party. I'll tell you this, girl. It ain't working. I'm going to do this speech, and then you and I are going to get married and live off the annuity.
No, Bill. I'm going back to Lambeth.
Sorry.
Can't you see why the Duchess has stuffed all those ancestors into your nut? Make you feel like a gentleman. Me like a worm. She's making a gentleman of you, Bill.
Because you can't make a sales purse out of silk here.
Can't she? She's already got you talking like the BBC.
Come on.
Talking like Douglas Fairbanks.
Don't be so bally daft.
Did you even swear on posh? You've got to marry someone with good blood.
Well, you ain't anemic.
It's not blue though, is it? Goodbye, Bill.
What's going on? What's up? Cry?
I'm not.
Don't dribble down my vermin then. I'll club you and my ancestors.
It's no good, Bill.
Right, that does it. I'm not staying here watching you cry. I'm going to sort this out with her once and for all.
You'll never stand up to her, Bill.
Oh, won't I? We'll soon see about that.
I'll put that down.
I already have. Right, now I'm ready for her.
Who put the light out?
Confuse your heart when somebody takes it from the place it rested in before. Confuse your heart when somebody wakes it and isn't your heart anymore. It's gone before you knew could never go that way. Now you must pursue it forever. Snooze your heart when somebody takes it. There's one thing certain from the start. You'll find forever. You've got to follow.
The cards are ready, miss.
Auntie! Auntie!
Silence, silence. I will have silence. The idea is preposterous, it's absurd, you must absurd. Noblesse oblige. Sally does not arise. She simply does not arise. Presently I shall force the job, as the other trustee, to agree, God help me, to one suitable person to stay on here as master of Hereford. Next, I shall marry you to Jacqueline.
Oh no! Jacqueline! I'm saying on top of the Yamana! I say on top of the
doesn't love you. She wants your money and your title. Nothing wrong with that. Love is for the middle classes.
Oh, what about the king? He married for love.
Oh, if only I could say something. If only I could find a word to speak. But there you lie.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, what have you been eating?
There you lie, you chatter, 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 and argue, argue, argue.
Nag, nag, nag.
Now, William.
Now listen.
William. Read that motto.
Read the motto. I don't want to read the motto. Read the motto. No balls. No bills.
Noblesse oblige. Do you know what that means?
No. And what's more, I don't want to know.
Nobility has its obligations.
Did you see that? That was Simon de Hereford.
There's a price to pay for land and titles.
That's Thomas Hereford. In one day, burned over 400 people.
600 at your service.
Riches carry responsibility.
My ancestors.
The story of heaven and earth, since William Norman wore the crown. The story of heaven, the ages tales of love and glory on all its pages.
go.
Why?
Oh, my ancestors.
Yes.
Oh, tap dancing. Well, there was someone there for giving it a bit of that. We're in the comp, giving it a bit of that. There's been a right roll knees up here, I can see it. Hey, look, he's still singing. There's even a bit of this going on.
We almost feel as drunk as I am. Well, that's the only way, Miss Mariah. You know, she's like Mussolini without the charm. You know, you've got to get very drunk indeed. You've got to get very drunk indeed to face her. Oh, thank you, Charles. That tea! How dare you? I had an aunt who drank tea dead before she saw 50. Mind you, the steamroller didn't help much. Still, says the old fart, she should have stuck to whiskey. It only stands to reason. Come on, boy. Let's get exquisite.
Hey, John. She's trying to turn me into a novel.
Into a what?
A toppy-nosed herb like you. Oh, no offence.
Oh, not a take, my good fellow. You're very good here.
Cheers.
Yes.
Hey, John, I'm going to tell you something. You know, the first time I saw you, I said to myself, that is a right Burke. That is a 24-carat, gilt-faced pile of sweetings.
That's extraordinary, because the first time I saw you, I said to myself, Johnny, I always call myself Johnny. Well, it's my name, you understand. Johnny, I said, this man you're looking at is nothing but a Southergate. A Duchess man. This is the man I would walk 10 miles in tight shoes to avoid. This is nothing but an utter, unmitigated Yahoo.
That is the most beautifulest thing anyone's ever said to me. And I'd like to have that.
How do you do it?
Yeah, another drink now, old chap.
Go.
Don't let the Duchess see you saying that, Tosh. And I'll be a lot of trouble then, John. John.
I don't think much of you. Have one of mine.
Oh, there's something very funny going on around here, John. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Yeah?
Cheers.
Okay. You know, Bill, the Duchess is the key.
Yeah.
We've got the Duchess to see Sally in her true light.
If I
Where did you spring from?
You must both stand up, Your Grace. You must tell us, if I may use the phrase, where to go.
With nubs on.
Are you on our side then, Cedric?
Cedric? Is that your name? I didn't know you had a name, Colchester. Cedric, dear. My boy, in this battle, good God, you've got short arms. In this battle, you're either with us or you're not with us.
Yeah, it's all for one and one for all.
And for another drink.
Yeah, me and all.
But then I suppose I must be with you. We must present a united front.
What do you advise then, Cedrico?
Well, here's my advice to you.
As a family solicitor, here's what you do.
Pay close attention. We've now succeeded in uniting the whole family in this matter. We demand that you give up Sally at all costs.
You and the family demand? Well, let me tell you something. We... That is, I demand that I marry Sally or don't obey. No matter what you lot... Yeah, where have they all gone?
William, will you pull yourself together and come here?
I am not a pair of curtains. I will not come here.
Come here!
Shan't! I intend to be master in my own house.
Now you listen to me.
You listen to me. You and the family can all go to blazes. Huh? And he told us to tell you so. Huh? And Sir John that told me to tell you all, personally, that you can all go to blazes. And then the fat will be in the fire. The history of the effort starts with me. This is what I think of past history.
How dare you? This shows how much you need a proper consort to teach you how to behave. Sally, she's the last person for that position, the last. Finally, and positively the last.
Quite right, Auntie.
Bill, I've just seen Sally leaving in the car.
How'd you do it? She's finally made her go back to Lambeth.
I'll get Mariah back. I'll show her it's wrong to part two lovers. I'll stand up to her.
John?
John. I was just standing up to her.
Yeah, John. I want to tell you something. You know Sally? My girl. Never loved anyone else. Well, you know. To you, of course. No, she's everything to me.
Me too. She's a hard old battleship, but I love her.
What, Sally?
Yes, no, Mariah.
Yeah, why's everything spinning round? What have you been doing in this room, you arsehole?
Not me, old sport. Must be something to do with the damn sunspots.
I'll tell you what it is. The world keeps on turning, you can't stop it turning, for love makes the world go round. And all of you love so long as it's true, love makes the world go round. Oh, without love, nobody would sing. Without love, no wedding bells ring. And though people doubt it, they can't live without it. All over the world they
Okay, big girl. Oh, come on, Sally.
It's no use, Doc. I've got to give him the chance to be Lord Hereford.
Oh, yeah? I'll get that book. What's he got to leave around down here for?
Because he'll only come after me here if I don't. I've written him this letter and he's not to come look for me because he won't find me.
Yeah? Well, it seems all on to me.
Mom, if I don't,
Sally.
telegram for you. Me? It's from Bill.
Is it?
Everything all right, eh? What did I tell you?
Stay put. I'm giving everything up and coming after you. No, Bill.
Now you see why I've got to go. Bye, Bobby. Keep your fingers crossed for me.
Good luck, Sally.
Hello, Susie.
What an excellent judge of character. Excuse me, Constable, can you tell me where I can find number 21 Capsule Street?
For your information, sir, you are already on Capsule Street, even as you ask. And, by a further stretch of coincidence, you'll find yourself immediately outside number 21.
Ah, thank you very much.
Not at all, sir. It gives me great satisfaction to be of any service. That is my function, and I perform it with zeal.
Well, thank you very much. Don't make me out.
Merci bien, monsieur. Bonsoir et bon vent.
An educated policeman. Whatever next? Number 21. Good evening, madam. Does Miss Sally Smith live here?
Who wants that?
Say it's her very godfather.
Who?
Oh, just take me.
Oh, no, you don't. Not in my house, you filthy beast.
Must be.
Sally! Someone's here to see you.
Who is it?
Says he's your funny godfather.
Very not funny. It's all right, Sally. It's only me.
Coming. Oh, Sir John, what are you doing here?
Well,
Oh, it's all right, Mrs. Brown. This is a very dear friend of mine.
I'm sure. This is what comes of hobnobbing with the Jeffrey.
goodbye, fair spirit of morality. Now then, what's all this about?
It's no use, John. I'm not coming back and wasting your time.
I haven't come here to persuade you to go back.
You haven't?
No, we must beat the Duchess at her own game.
The Duchess don't like me. I'm not fit and proper.
Suppose we made you fit and proper.
Father won't want it.
Look, there are all sorts of things you can do with a good accent. Look at Ronald Coleman or Vivian Lee.
Well, I've always wanted a little dress shop. How would you do it?
Oh, not me, no. There's an art friend of mine. He shares a house in Upper Wimpole Street with a remarkable gentleman who certainly could do it. He's done it before. And if you love Bill, you let him try.
All right, then I'll come. But only if you promise not to tell Bill where I am.
I
And
promise.
can we go now?
Well,
No, can we go right now? Because look.
I'll give my friend a call. My car's at the corner.
Oh, I'll run in and pack a few things.
Good God, I'll be waiting.
That's the doctor thing.
A couple of Eves, perhaps.
What if I was listening? Was for Sally's own good.
So, you're Mrs. Brown.
Mrs. Anastasia.
Well, Mrs. Anastasia Brown, you evidently heard that I'm taking Sally away.
Yes, I heard that fairy tale you just told the poor girl.
You flatter me, Mrs. Brown. But you also heard that she doesn't want Bill to know where she's gone.
No more you do, I don't suppose.
Do you know what this is, Mrs. Brown?
Sounds like a fiver.
Does it look like a fiver?
Oh, it's a fiver.
There you are then. Only if you keep your mouth shut when Bill comes forward.
I see. Mum's the word.
Good. Tell her, Sally, I'll be waiting in my car. And farewell, Mrs. Anastasia Brown.
Dilly
I'd love to join my regiment. Mrs. Ward.
Oi, oi, I recognise that face.
Oh, my Lord. I mean, oh, my Lord.
Oh,
don't you stop, Mrs. B. Here, where's Sally?
I'm not here. Gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone?
Didn't say. Went away. Ain't coming back no more.
When?
Ages ago.
Didn't you get my wire then?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, that's what made her go.
She leave an address?
No address.
What about her mail then?
Well, she clipped it. I don't know.
You're telling me Porky Pies, Mrs. B. She's in there.
No, she ain't. I tell you, she's gone.
Oh, yeah? Heard that one before. I'll wait here.
Oh, it's no use still. She'll never come back.
Oh, no. We'll soon see about that.
Now then, sir, I'm terribly afraid that you really can't stop here. It rather comes under the heading of loitering. Are you waiting for someone?
Leaning on the lamp, maybe you think I look a tramp, or you may think I'm hanging round to steal a car. But no, I'm not cruel, and if you think that's what I look, I'll tell you why I'm here and what my motives are. I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. Oh me, oh my, I hope the little lady comes by. I don't know if she'll get away, she doesn't always get away, but anyway, I know that she'll try. Oh me, oh my, I hope the little lady comes by. There's no other girl I would wait for, but this one I'd break any day for. I won't have to ask what she's late for. She wouldn't leave me flat, she's not a girl like that. She's absolutely wonderful and marvellous and beautiful, and anyone can understand why. I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by.
been moping for days. What's the matter? Bad news from your bookmaker?
Oh, John, I've just despaired of William ever since Sam left. Become impossible. He's wasted thousands on detectives looking for her. Newspaper advertisements offering huge rewards. Nothing. He's convinced that I know where she is. would almost wish the Richard Gale were back here.
Perhaps she'd come back. You never can tell. Stranger things have happened.
So dispiriting.
No, Maria, I never thought I'd say this, but I prefer you when you're a ghastly old trout. You killer.
Well, usually I buy myself a new hat when I'm down in the dumps.
Ah, so that's where you get them from.
I never realized how truly fond of her William is. I thought once she was out of the way. He's done nothing but sulk.
I know. He's just not the same, Missy. Still, it's never too late. I knew a couple once who had secretly loved each other for 30 years.
30 years?
31 years, 7 months and 3 days. Their love was so secret, they weren't even aware of it themselves.
What happened?
Oh, they struggled miserably along. Until one day, the man took it into his head, after all this time, to get down on one knee, not one like this, and say in his simple, direct, and manly way, I can't move.
I can't move!
Oh, damn it, Mariah, my leg is stuck! Hit me on the back! Come on, damn it! Oh, this damn shrapnel always gives a twinge when I get worked up. Where was I?
The couple. The man. The man. He was about to propose.
Oh, Mariah.
Oh, John.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, Charles, you here?
Yes, sir.
Women, Charles.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been in love, Charles?
Oh, no, sir. I'm married.
Oh. Are you really? I had no idea.
To the cook, sir. You were kind enough to attend to the sentence. I mean, ceremony.
Was I indeed? Well, be that as it may. Has our guest arrived?
Yes, sir. She just arrived.
And you put her where I told you to?
Yes.
Good. Remember, not a word to anyone. And watch for my signal.
Everything going according to plan, Sir John?
Quiet, Cyril! Cecil!
Cedric?
Cedric!
Oh. Charles,
Really?
have you seen Lord Hereford?
I believe he is in his bedroom, Lady Jacqueline.
Bedroom? At this time of the day? What's he doing?
I believe he is packing, milady.
Packing? What on earth is he packing for?
He did not confide in me, milady.
I told you so.
Charles,
Milady?
ask Lord Hereford to come here, please.
Very good, milady.
Well, frankly, Jackie, I think you're making a complete arse of yourself. Chasing after Bill Hereford like that, you know he's done nothing but search for Sally. Oh, Jackie, just give up this nonsense and marry me.
Marry you?
Yes.
With all your debts?
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't have any debts because Bill was kind enough to write me a big check.
Oh, yeah, fresh ripe strawberries.
You rang, madam?
Oh, William.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, William. You're not really packing to go.
What's more, I'm leaving. Unless the Duchess produces Sally.
I'm in time.
Sally, Sally. And what about me? I'm not to be cast aside lightly.
No. You should be thrown with great force.
But don't you feel something when we're together?
Yes.
What?
Ill.
I thought you cared for me.
I couldn't care for you. I'm just an ordinary Earl. Not a vet.
Let me tell you, I wouldn't marry you now if you were the last man on earth.
If I was the last man on earth, I'd be too busy to marry anyone.
Oh, I say, that was a slap in the face. You know, it was her right if you'd slapped her in the face.
Yeah. It's not her face that wants slapping.
Well? Oh, yes. But you couldn't.
No, but she'd marry the first man who did.
She would? Do you really think so? I hadn't thought of that. Tally ho.
William, where are you planning to go?
Lambeth, Auntie.
Oh, this is madness. It's madness. Oh! Haven't I done enough for you? Haven't I thrown parties for you?
At me?
You must have a son. For the succession. Or better still, have lots of sons.
You've got a mind or a rabbit?
Ah. There are dozens of girls who are falling over themselves to become your wife. Oh!
To become Lord Hereford's wife. There's only one girl who wants to be my wife.
You can't go now, not after all I've achieved.
I can, unless you tell me where Sally is.
I don't know where she is.
Oh, Gerald.
Then tomorrow morning, every picture palace in London will show a newsreel of Lord Hereford going back to Lambeth.
I say, you'll never guess what's happened. Jacqueline has promised to be my spanking new trouble and strife. Oh, Gerald, I am so sorry.
Well, I'm off to Lambeth to make Sally be my wife.
And make the same mistake as your father.
The only mistake my father made was to leave his girl. I shan't. Sorry, Auntie Duchess. You seem to have lost your little battle.
I hope I'm not ungracious in defeat. You may kiss your aunt.
No. You may kiss your nevy.
I will. Goodbye. You are true Hereford.
So are you. Oh. Goodbye, everyone. I'll finish packing.
Gerald, go fetch him back, quick. What for? You'll see. Up here, you can beat that.
Miss Sally Smith.
Who? What?
Lady Jack.
What is the meaning of this?
We are all of us susceptible to the right treatment, Your Grace.
I think he's got it.
You, John, you. Oh, my goodness. Sally. Does Bill know?
Yes.
Well, he's on his back.
Wait a minute, boy. I'd like you to meet special young friend.
How do you do, Lord Hereford?
Lord Charles, can you bring the car round, please?
Do I take it that you are going somewhere, Lord Hereford? What are those two bags doing?
Live here. Right, back to the off.
Back to Lambeth, I understand.
Lord Sally?
It seems to me, Lord Hereford, and you'll forgive me for saying so, that you must be extremely fond of this girl to give everything up for her like this.
If only you knew how much I wanted her to come back.
And if she comes back, Lord Hereford, what on earth would you say to her after all this time?
What would I say to her? What would I say? I know what I'd say.